All right. Top open claw problems. Alrighties. So number one, gateway instability. Uh, but that gateway instability um, mostly becomes the problem because simply because like when you start building any other kind of script, it requires lots of back and forth. mm, how should I say it? It requires back and forth experimentation. In simple words, if let's say you wanted to build a Node.js app, you have to restart OpenClaw. You have to restart the actual service, and it gets confused what to restart. So it ends up kind of restarting entire gateway, um, and as a result, you constantly end up fighting with the gateway, and so that's problem number one, the biggest problem that OpenClaw has. Now, the other problem is OpenClaw doesn't really have memory, meaning memory that it uses now is kind of all over the place. And of course, when there's no memory, it's hard to kind of do anything. So, huge problem as well. Now, there are there are workarounds and ways for how to introduce it, but it's not really stable. So, of course, how do we solve that? And another problem is groundification and drift, data drift. That's another one as well. To address all of those problems, you probably either A, just need to wait until OpenClaw gets better and just roll with a new version. You may need to wait at least maybe a year until those problems are resolved. So, and then jump in. That's one option. The other option is to kind of iteratively try to solve those problems yourself. And I would not recommend that option simply because it takes a lot of time to solve those problems. Instead, what I recommend is just literally use Feudal OS, which is part of Threat Stack Digital Power Bundle. So you get everything you need to operate your OpenClaw. Plus, you get to learn how to build your own digital power bundle. All for the beautiful price of $14.99. Woohoo! So if you're somebody who spent hundreds of hours on setting up OpenClaw and wondering why it doesn't work, sheesh. Oh, I gotta say, don't say I didn't tell you so. Don't say I didn't tell you so, because you know it takes a little bit of time. It takes a little bit of time to get that OpenClaw to to operate the way you want it to operate. Now, some of you will probably say, "Yeah, but Rome, I need my OpenClaw to operate nicely. It can't be just drifting all over the place. How do I do that? How do I solve those problems?" You see, guys, it's either A, you sink in lots of top coins, tokens into OpenClaw and kind of save it with Cloud Code or anti-gravity, whatever you're using, and kind of solve some of those problems. But then sooner or later, you will realize you're using Cloud Code anyway, or anti-gravity quite often. So it gets to the point where you kind of be like, I don't really know if I should be using OpenClaw at all. I should probably just using Cloud Code altogether. Now, that realization is a powerful realization. And if you realize that and start using it, sure, you get a lot of stuff done. But the problem with Cloud Code is it's expensive. And, um, I mean, you could either A, use OpenClaw and get a lot of stuff done, or you use Cloud Code and get even more stuff done, but pay a lot more. So if you guys wanted to learn how to not pay a lot more and pay a lot less, then all you got to do is DM the word path on my Insta to get access to your own Feudal OS and how to build your own digital power bundle and make profits. Reselling something that you love to do anyway. Well, that's it for now, and I'll see you next time.